Hey everybody, welcome to a dual commentary series. This is from VGT season number 24, a best of 5 series. xS.JiNcHuURiKi going up against pro HaRDy, and it is currently 1-0. JiNcHuURiKi's lead. I got Butterfly next to me and ready to get the dual commentary started off here.
That is for sure.
We got in the middle right position, Brown Zerg is JiNcHuURiKi, and then down here in the bottom middle position, playing the yellow Terran is pro HaRDy. And like I said, pro HaRDy down 0-1 right now. He just lost a Zerg versus Terran when he was top middle versus JiNcHuURiKi's Terran bottom left position. It was over an hour long game, so that's why we didn't really commentary it or post it, but
and pretty repetitive, same thing over and over again.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, late game, both players massing and taking map control, and you wouldn't want to watch it for an hour, so we just decided to get right to game 2 where the action's going to pick up here. And it looks like JiNcHuURiKi just going for the standard choke build with his 9th drone, going to throw that down, and HaRDy going to be going for his standard 3 barracks build, I would assume, don't you think?
Yeah, that's what he normally does. That's what his style is, so I'm pretty sure he'll stick to it.
I don't agree with JiNcHuURiKi scouting with his Overlord, because when you're choking, you don't want your opponent to know where you are, so sometimes you can reveal your position really early in the game and screw yourself over if you scout with that Overlord, because if HaRDy was right here, he would be able to bunker rush this right now, So yep. I don't really like that move, but
we've talked about that in the past too, especially, and I think JiNcHuURiKi really wanted to make sure no one was just right on top of him in that base, just so secure feeling. I don't know, so maybe he could try something different, perhaps. So I don't agree with scouting with the Overlord on that either. I really don't.
Yeah, and
not until you get your choke about up, but that's what he's probably thinking.
I'd have to give HaRDy the edge in this game. JiNcHuURiKi being mid-base Zerg right here in the middle right base is relatively close to HaRDy's base. Going to be kind of easy to tank push, and when you're in a mid-base, sometimes it can be hard to play Zerg versus Terran. It's just easier to break through that mid-base and harder to hold your mass in the big fights. So I'd have to give HaRDy about an 80% chance to win this game. Looks like he's going to be scouting for a mid build with this Marine going straight across the map. Not going to see anything though.
Well, if he caught that Overlord, that could be surprising. But when I scout for the mid base, I usually just do straight up to the top.
Yeah, when I'm Terran, I usually scout straight across, and then I do what HaRDy's doing, spread your next two out across the map.
Oh, he didn't actually scout with an SCV. I normally do.
Yeah, I don't usually scout with an SCV. I like to keep it for the economy so I can get a command center or adapt if I want to. JiNcHuURiKi playing really risky here with the sunken colonies. We're at 3 minutes into the game, or 2:47 when his first sunken colony pops.
And look, JiNcHuURiKi actually just scouted right across the map. He's doing the same thing, like both searching for Protoss. I think they're both going to find each other right now. No?
Yeah, JiNcHuURiKi looks like he might think that HaRDy is in the bottom right position because of this Marine right here.
Oh, but that Zergling is going to try taking out that Marine. Other Marines coming in to reinforce this. Look at that. I think he might actually get... Is he going to get the Overlord?
Oh,
that'd be a huge play. Yeah, he's
going to get the Overlord. But interesting that HaRDy's going for a factory right here in the proximity of his base. 1 gas, 3 barracks, and then the factory in his base. He's not going to go for the factory in the middle of the map. Usually in this position, you'll see Terrans get their factory right here or something and go for the tank push on the choke, but not the case. HaRDy going to be going for more of a macro game. Oh, he's going for the second factory. I thought he was going to go 1 fac into command center or something. Oh, he's going to get the command center right now. Yeah, okay, so he's going to go for 2 factory to get that tank out as fast as possible and then go for the economy after he gets that fast tank out.
He's actually getting his second gas now, and he's going to need that for when he's tank pushing and producing his tanks and his siege mode. I mean, HaRDy's the only one I really know out of these top players that plays with this exact format.
Oh, wait a minute. JiNcHuURiKi getting a 4th hatch awful soon.
Oh, and that gas awful. I mean, that's about right, but
yeah,
you can see has on it.
But the fact that he has 2 more hatcheries going down suggests to me that he might be doing something crazy here, like fast hydrolifts. Well, I don't know. He's pushing out his choke still, though, so he might just be going for a fast lair.
It could be a fake, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're going to find out, actually, in about 5 seconds. Because as soon as he gets 100 minerals, he's either going to build his lair or he's going to be producing speed for lanes.
HaRDy doing a good job there harassing the expansion. Oh, and he's getting speed. He's going for Zerglings. So JiNcHuURiKi is going for, looks like 6 hatchery Zerglings. He's got this hatchery. This hatchery isn't producing Zerglings. So he's getting 5 hatchery Zerglings.
He does. I do this a lot. JiNcHuURiKi, I've actually learned a few things from him in the past, too. This Overlord, I produce some at this because of the travel distance between your drones.
Yeah.
Compared to I build my Overlords at my hatchery on the choke.
Yeah. Good point. Oh, and JiNCHuURiKi going to get
Sneaky.
Gosu here and move his Zerglings up here to get a surround on this middle position.
Let's look at base of what he has. Let's look at his mineral. I mean, if he's pretty okay, he's working on his head.
He's getting the fast upgrades. So he's fast upgrades plus command center. He's going to be very vulnerable to this Zergling attack. It looks like JiNCHuURiKi at a 190 APM and HaRDy at a 180 APM, 48 supply, and JiNCHuURiKi is about 46 supply. The Terran has to be ahead in this situation. This is not a good situation for Pro HaRDy.
Those Zerglings aren't going to end when they start. I mean, when they continue from initial
JiNCHuURiKi is just going to be streaming these Zerglings, and there's nothing HaRDy's going to be able to do about it.
I don't think HaRDy saw those Zerglings go up there that last batch either.
I don't think HaRDy has no idea what he's up against, and JiNCHuURiKi is such a fundamentally sound. Look at him move all these Zerglings at exactly the same time. He's got them hotkeyed. He is good to go. And look at him come around with a surround right here.
From the base, this is looking deadly. This is will all go down. This is all going to go down here.
And HaRDy's got to retreat. He's got to get a bunker. He has to get a bunker right here, right behind his barracks. He has to get a bunker. I don't know why he's not doing that.
I don't know. I think he thinks he might be able to hold it off with great micro, perhaps. I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely.
I guess he has a nice cluster. He might be able to hold this off. I don't know. It looks like JiNCHuURiKi is just going to keep pumping Zerglings here.
If he sees that it's working on his point, he's just going to keep producing and just outmass him. Looks like, is he upgrading STEM?
I don't know if he has STEM yet or not, but he doesn't have enough units. HaRDy's going to fall here. He needs a bunker.
The bunker's the only solution here. He went for that double the double command center too, so long game will definitely be in his advantage.
If HaRDy lives, he's going to win, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to live. He just doesn't have enough.
You see, he's producing vultures. Let's see how good his patrol micro is. Patrol micro is when you, no, not really well at all. He's not worried about them actually. Notice how he's saving up his fireback count, because he needs that. He doesn't want to just throw them away one by one to these Zerglings. I don't know, this could kill him about clean, unless this... I mean, I think he might be able to hold this off in time.
Yeah, I mean, HaRDy has a ton of fire bats.
Yeah, I mean, he's still... And HaRDy's keeping a well balance of, macro to his micro at this time, too.
JiNCHuURiKi's APM jumping up 25 points to 217.
Let's see, is he still producing Zerglings? Is this going to stop anytime soon?
JiNCHuURiKi has his lair up, he's getting his tech up, and he's still producing Zerglings.
Oh, and he's starting to actually build more gas, too. He'll be using that to utilize his full potential of mutas and links. I don't know. I think HaRDy will be able to outlast this. He didn't even get a bunker, too.
Yeah, but what's HaRDy going to do against mutas?
Oh, nothing at this point in time. But, I mean, he still has a little bit ways before that.
Best fires, and it looks like JiNCHuURiKi's saving up about 800 gas here. He's going to have about 7 or 8 mutas bearing down on HaRDy really soon here. And he's not even going to need them. HaRDy is just falling to Zerglings. I mean, HaRDy is so hurt and so tiny. And now it looks like JiNCHuURiKi's morphing Mutalist, so great play here. This has to be GG here. HaRDy is not going to be able to do anything against Mutaling.
The Zerg is staying completely broke. I mean, JiNCHuURiKi has his balance well down. I mean, for a second I thought HaRDy was actually going to be able to hold this off, but I mean, once those mutas come in, you need an assortment of Marines or turrets to fight them off. One by one, struggling Marines won't do anything to them.
Yeah, he's getting another command center here. He's trying to stay broke, and he has an engineering bay with weapons finishing now, but he's just not going to have any turrets up in time, and 2 Mutalists coming in, and, I mean, it doesn't even matter. At this point, HaRDy lost to the Zerglings. He needed a bunker. He needed a bunker. I don't know what he was thinking as far as not playing it safe.
No, I mean, I don't know, he thought probably it was going to end soon, because normally when the Zerg player sees how much the Zerglings are starting to fail and how much the Terrans starting to gain ground, they stop. But JiNCHuURiKi just did not want to give to him, kept supplying pressure. Look, these mutas are just taking free kills. Yeah,
this is going to be 2-0 for JiNCHuURiKi. I don't see HaRDy coming back and winning this series if he's down 0-2. JiNCHuURiKi is not a player that's easy to win 3 games against, so...
Well, then again, at that note, either is Pro HaRDy.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to win 3 in a row anymore. He just needs to win 1 out of 4.
Well, I mean, to win it, he'd have to win 3 in a row. Yeah. That's what I'm getting at, yeah.
And there it is. Let's take it to game 3.